It has begun. Right now, in this very moment, as you listen to my voice, the clock is already ticking. This is not a forecast. It's not a prediction. It is an energetic transmission, an activation code, unfolding within your cells in real time. Tune in. Breathe. Your entire life, every fall, every rise, every chance meeting, and every deep wound has led you to this point, to this day. November 6th, the air around you has changed. You can feel it. It's dense, viscous, charged like the ozone before a storm. But this storm is not in the sky. It is raging within. The fabric of reality you once knew has worn thin, like a spider's web, and the light of a new world is already breaking through. The mirror corridor is open, and your soul, your true self, is looking back at you, asking a silent question. Fate is no longer knocking at the door. It is already inside. It demands an answer. And that answer is not a word. It is your state of being. You are not sick. I repeat, you are not sick. This strange, mercury-like, cellular fatigue that washes over you in waves and cannot be cured by sleep. This is not illness. It is your body shedding gigabytes of old, spent energetic programs. The fog in your head, the feeling of watching the world through a thin veil, the inability to concentrate. This is not failure. It is your old, linear mind shutting down because its processor is no longer sufficient to handle the new incoming data. Do you feel a subtle vibration in your body, in your hands or legs, when you lie in silence? That is your nervous system being tuned, like the strings of a piano. The tingling in your palms, the sudden heat in the center of your chest, these are your creation centers, your chakras, activating after a long sleep. The chills that go deep to your bones, or the sudden hot flashes. This is your body burning away tons of karmic debris, accumulated over hundreds of lifetimes. And that quiet, high-pitched, almost imperceptible ringing in your ears, the one you hear in total silence, that is the sound of the universe's tuning fork, aligning you with a new reality. These are not symptoms of illness. They are symptoms of your transition. Your body is remembering its original divine blueprint. Your emotions are a pendulum, and their swing is now at its maximum. Do not be afraid of this, the causeless, chilling, visceral anxiety that rolls in from nowhere. That is not your anxiety. You are a sensitive receiver, picking up the agony of the old world, the collective fear of a dying matrix. The sudden, almost childlike bursts of crystal-clear optimism, the faith that everything will be incredibly good. That is not self-deception. These are glimpses, photons of the new reality that are already reaching your consciousness. The tears that flow for no reason when you listen to music or watch a sunset. This is not weakness. It is your body using the simplest method, water, to flush out the accumulated pain of generations. And that deep, nagging feeling that something huge, something inevitable is about to happen, that is your intuition, which now works without error. The flashes of anger you can't control, that is not you. It is your energetic system deleting the corrupted, viral files of other people's opinions, resentments, and betrayals. November 6th is the entry point, when the mirror corridor becomes a portal, and like a powerful searchlight, it pulls everything you've hidden in the darkest basements of your subconscious out into the light. To understand what is happening, do not use your mind. Use your imagination. What is happening is the great acoustic recalibration of the soul. Imagine your soul is not something abstract. It is a perfect musical instrument, a divine resonator, capable of producing a unique, pure note that is your true I am. For millennia, this instrument was played by foreign hands: fear, doubt, guilt, programs of lack. They plucked the wrong strings, They banged on the keys, and eventually, your instrument fell out of tune. It began to emit a low, anxious, dissonant hum, the hum of survival. The mirror corridor, opening on November 6th, is not just an astrological event. It is a wave of perfect, coherent sound coming from the center of the galaxy. It is the sound of the Creator's tuning fork. This wave adds nothing new to you. It simply silences all the false, dissonant notes within you and compels your true, core note to resonate with incredible power. This recalibration is returning you to your factory settings. It is a complete reset of the pain matrix through the sound of pure light. Why is this happening now? Because a critical mass has been reached. Because Earth itself is changing its fundamental tone, its base frequency of vibration. And you, as her children, must either tune in to her new song or be left in the silence of the old world. And you are ready. Your entire life was preparation for this. But understand this. This energy, arriving on November 6th, is not a soft, soothing lullaby. It is a fiery, surgically precise stream of purification. It is an unavoidable evolutionary leap that cannot be skipped or postponed. Imagine a sonic scalpel made of light. It doesn't cut flesh. It passes through you and severs only that which does not resonate with your true note. It cuts away false beliefs, toxic attachments, energetic parasites. It doesn't ask for permission. It simply restores the original harmony. Your task is not to resist this process, but to become it. The signs are everywhere if you adjust your perception. Forget the cliches like stopped clocks. Look deeper. Have you noticed how the light has changed? Shadows seem deeper, more defined, and the sunlight itself can sometimes feel liquid, almost tangible. Listen to the silence. Silence is no longer just the absence of sound. It has become alive, full, vibrant. It sounds, it transmits information. Have you seen the strange clouds lately? Too perfect, geometric, as if someone is showing you the principles of sacred geometry, painting with sound on the canvas of the sky. And water? Try consciously drinking a glass of pure water. It might taste different, sweeter, softer, because water is the ultimate carrier of information, and it already holds the new codes. And the synchronicity in conversations? You merely think of something, and another person says it aloud. This is not coincidence. The universe is showing you that you are entering a perfect resonance with the flow of reality, where thought and manifestation become one. Now, look within. The proof of this process is etched into your body, into your consciousness. Your tastes are changing radically. You no longer crave dead, heavy food. Your body, tuning to a higher frequency, is demanding live, clean, vibrant energy. Fresh vegetables, fruits, pure water. It is beginning to physically reject low vibrations. Alcohol, sugar, heavy meats now cause not just discomfort, but an almost poisonous rejection. Nausea. Your intuition is sharpening to the level of a superpower. It is no longer a quiet whisper that can be ignored. It is a loud, clear, infallible internal compass that points exactly where to go and what to do. You just know. You know who is calling. You know what a person will say. You feel truth and falsehood in your gut. And your dreams? They have become vivid, tangible, almost real. These are not just dreams. In sleep, the main work is now being done. Unpacking new information archives and training your nervous system to function at the new frequency. Relationships are the clearest indicator of this recalibration. People from your past, those tied to you by karmic knots of suffering or debt, are beginning to leave your life. Quietly, without drama or scandals. The communication just fades. as if the river of your life has gently changed its course, and they remain on the other shore. This is not cruelty. It is mercy. Wearing social masks has become physically unbearable. You can no longer pretend, smile when you don't want to, or maintain empty conversations. You are beginning to feel another person's lie physically, like a sudden cold, an unpleasant smell, a dissonance in the space that makes you want to step away. Your energetic system, calibrated to pure sound, no longer tolerates falsehood. It seeks only pure resonance. Therefore, new people will be drawn into your field. Whole, honest, open. The system is simply deleting files that are incompatible with your new frequency. Let's talk about money, about the flow of abundance. All your programs of poverty, lack, and fear of being without. Those are not your programs. They are low-frequency viral codes, written onto your hard drive in early childhood and amplified by the collective field. They create a constant background dissonance that repels the energy of prosperity. The great acoustic recalibration of the soul is the most powerful antivirus stream. This high-frequency wave passes through your subconscious and literally burns away, erases these destructive codes. A complete formatting of your financial mindset is occurring. You stop vibrating at the frequency of chasing money and begin to radiate the frequency of being the source. You remember that you are not a beggar, you are a generator of reality. And when this shift occurs, the flow will open from the most unexpected places, because the universe always generously fills clean, ringing vessels. And now, love. Your heart is not just an organ, it is a powerful biomagnetic resonator. But for most, it is covered in scars from past wounds, betrayals, and disappointments. These scars distort its sound, causing it to vibrate at a frequency of pain and fear. And this distorted vibration attracts not whole partners, but other wounded souls, creating karmic dramas. This acoustic recalibration is a healing operation on the heart, performed by sound and light. This pure frequency passes through your heart space, and old wounds begin to vibrate and heal. All toxic, karmic connections, all the etheric cords siphoning your energy to past partners, are simply severed. They evaporate. Your heart returns to its pure, original sound. And to this clear, powerful resonance, you will no longer attract a half, but another whole, complete, self-sufficient being. It will not be a dance of dependence, but a dance of two free, shining universes. And the most important promise, your sense of self, clarity, that background, constant anxiety, that eternal inner dialogue, the noise in your head that you've grown so used to, you stopped noticing it. It will disappear. One morning, you will wake up, and there will be silence in your head. Not emptiness, but a ringing, vibrant silence, full of potential. From this silence, a crystalline, diamond-like clarity will be born. You will know exactly who you are, why you are here, and what to do next. Not from your mind, but with your entire being. This is a state of deep, unbreakable harmony with yourself and with the world. This is the awakening of your true creative power. You will cease to be a reaction to external circumstances, and you will become the cause. This is your new operating state, the state of the Creator. It is as if, after years of living in a stuffy, dark room, all the windows and doors have finally been thrown open, and a fresh wind and sunlight have flooded in. But there is a cost, and you must know it. Before the system can be fully rebooted in its new quality, it must delete all the old, viral files. And this process is not always pleasant. It is a purification by fire. It is the fever before the complete healing. You cannot build a shining new temple on a rotten, old foundation. The foundation must be burned clean. Therefore, in the coming days, especially around November 6th, everything dark and painful that you have so carefully hidden even from yourself may rise to the surface. All the fears, all the suppressed rage, all the bitterness, all the tears you never cried. This is necessary. Allow this fire to pass through you. Do not fear it. It is burning only what is not you. It is burning only your prison bars. At this exact moment of cleansing, the system will give you a final exam. Your shadow, all your fears and doubts, will rise from within. But simultaneously, external reality will begin to provoke you. People and situations will appear, seemingly designed to push your most painful buttons. They will try to devalue you, pull you into old dramas, make you feel guilty or angry. Understand, it is not them. It is the old matrix, working through them, making one last attempt to hold you, to hook you. Your ego will scream in panic, demanding you defend yourself, argue, prove your point. This is the test. Can you maintain the state of the calm, loving observer? Can you hold your new, clear frequency while the storm of old energies rages around you? This is the final cleanup before the new software is installed. Do not let the cleanup drag you into the trash. So, what should you do at the peak of this process, in the days around November 6th? The answer is paradoxically simple. Nothing. Your job is to become the total, all-accepting, loving observer. Sit on the bank of the river of your life and simply watch as it carries all the debris of the past. Do not jump into that river. Do not try to catch the debris. Just watch. Be in maximum silence as much as possible. Disconnect from external noise, the TV, the news, toxic people. Drink plenty of pure water. Water is a liquid crystal. It is the best conductor for these new light codes into your cellular structure. Trust the process completely, even when it feels chaotic and painful. Breathe. Just breathe through the pain, through the fear, through the tears. Your breath is your anchor. Do not interfere with the universe's work. Do not interfere with your own healing. And there are things you absolutely must not do at this time. First, do not enter into conflict. Any conflict, any struggle, any attempt to prove a point is a drain of your precious energy into the black hole of the old matrix. It is a voluntary rollback to the old operating system. Second, do not try to analyze what is happening with your old mind. Your logical mind, your inner critic, is like a calculator trying to compute the trajectory of galaxies. It will not understand, it will panic, and it will give you an error message. Turn it off. Trust your heart. And third, the most important, do not cling to the old. Not to people, not to habits, not to beliefs that are leaving. If something is exiting your life right now, bless it and let it go. Your hand must be empty to receive the priceless gifts the universe has already prepared for you. And then the silence will come, but it will be a new silence, deep, velvet, ringing with fullness. And in this silence, for the first time, you will hear yourself. You will feel an incredible lightness in your body, as if a lead suit has been removed. You will feel a diamond clarity in your mind, as if a fogged-up window has been wiped clean. The great acoustic recalibration of the soul will be complete. Your new operating system will be activated. It will be a moment of the deepest synchronization of your spirit, soul, and body. You will become a perfectly tuned orchestra, ready to play the most beautiful symphony, the symphony of your new life. The old world of fear and limitation will be left behind, like a distant, forgotten dream. And you will open your eyes in your new reality, Welcome home. You are the creator. You are